y'all. This is AL Thick Madame, and I am at another location where I have a membership to get my car washed. I actually went to one location already, and I did a video already, but I felt like it was too lengthy, so I was like, let me just go on and shorten it and bring it back. So anyway, hopefully y'all are having a wonderful day. Y'all, I'm tired of my spirit because my job keep trying me. And it's set up here, working the mule out of me. I'm pulling 12s every day. That threw me back up there. Like my hand is not sprained. It's not like I hit my hand to get something and I had like a mini, after effect, and that's what's happening. So that's something to easily recover from. No, my hand been setting it off, y'all. My hand has been like, all right now, wait a minute. And I ain't think it was going to do all that, but it has been doing that, especially since they just put me back up in that, department again. And then off rip, every single day that they have put me back in my department, doing my normal job, I've been suffering. And I'm just like, all right now, y'all is really doing a lot in y'all's raggedy lives. Anyway, I'm about to pull out. So y'all, I'm so over it. So one of the women who does the staffing / they create the schedule, she was like, well, why don't you put in something into the why don't you put something into the comment box? Because they got a box, it's a certified box. It ain't no handmade foolishness. Like, they bought it and it's decent considering all the ones I've ever seen are not worth even mentioning. But this is legit, and you have a key to it in order to get inside. Can't nobody just figure out a way to get in there and all this other ignorant stuff. And I'm just like, child, it's a lot. So yeah, y'all. Anyway, yeah, please go, sir. I'm tired. So basically, I wrote down that I'm not understanding why, and I asked the question. I said, why can't the new people who are incoming do the same thing that I had to do, which was I was instantly added to the rotation list. As soon as I said, okay, I'm comfortable enough being on my own, meaning having a partner with me and not just, being partnered up with somebody, being trained. After my first week or two was up, I said, I'm good. After that, they put me on the rotation list. In all honesty, I think they put me on the rotation list before that. But anyway, that's beside the point. So at least a week to 2 weeks tops went by, and I was placed on the rotation list. Versus everybody that come in now, they get 90 days to not have to be drafted. And, they actually get their days off. And I'm like, all right now. I had to come in the door and just deal with whatever happened to me. I was lucky at first because there were people who wanted the overtime. I ran into so many people that I was cool with that wanted the overtime, and a lot of the time they would come to me and be like, all right, I know you don't like this. Or they would tell me, oh, I put in for the days that they had you up there to come in on your days off. Excuse me, y'all. I'm so tired. Like, I'm tired for real. That's why I didn't feel like doing nothing yesterday. My body set it off yesterday. Let me tell you about what happened yesterday real quick. So, y'all know I did a video that I posted, and I told y'all I went to the grocery store to get some more peaches, right? So, I went to the store, and after I was done doing the video, I said, let me change my shoes so I can go up in the store. So, I have like a pair of, shoes that I keep in the car. Well, I had two. I need to bring both of them back because I want to be able to decide between what I want to wear a lot of times. I have so many to choose from, Lord. Y'all, if I ever show y'all my collection, y'all gonna be like, ma'am. Anyway, so I changed my shoes. I'm in the middle of changing my shoes, and I end up getting y'all, it felt like a Charlie horse. It felt like the equivalent to a Charlie horse that hit me right here in my stomach and the back of my thigh on the same side of my body at the exact same time. Y'all, when I tell y'all I was laid out in this car, I was like, oh no, and I have never experienced that before. Now, I've had Charlie horses and, spasms and, muscle spasms and stuff like that before, but I have never experienced anything like that before in my stomach. As bad as my menstrual cycle is, I ain't never experienced no foolishness like that. Get your... Why would you do this? So yeah, I be doing what I'm doing. I think she's trying to get back over. She's doing the most. But yeah, I have never experienced that before, and it almost took me up out of here. Like, when it finally stopped, I waited 10 minutes, and I was like, whew, do I really want to work over? Well, not work over. Do I really want to go in the store after all that just happened to me? So I had to decide whether or not I was going to work. I mean, I keep saying work. See, I'm at that place so much, I'm over here saying work when I mean something else. Anyway, I done sat up here. Is it raining? The devil beating his wife so terrible. What is going on? I just came from the car wash, and I'm trying to figure out what is going on. I'm thinking that it's some of the, beads of water. It's got to be raining. Anyway, this is crazy to me. So, like I was just doing nothing. I was changing my shoes. Then all of a sudden, it happened. I'm like, oh no. My body was just like, ma'am, I'm tired. And then, like, as I was ending the video, my voice started going. Like, you could tell I was tired. I was like, oh no. And I legit tried my best. I tried my best to stay awake so that I could do the recap reviews for Love and Marriage Huntsville and Love and Marriage DC. But I fell asleep all throughout trying to watch Love and Marriage DC, and I think I was kind of drifting a little bit when I was watching Huntsville. So y'all, I was just like, man, this thing got real ridiculous. This thing got too ridiculous right here. So yeah, it was a lot. It's really trying to rain. It is really trying to rain out here. But yeah, y'all. So today it was a good day, but I still had to pull a 12. And I'm like, y'all need to figure something else out. I'm tired. Like, it done got to the point where there are people who see what it's hitting for, and they like, yeah, let me go ahead and come here early because I want to get off on time. And I know they're going to draft me. Because you can, like I told y'all before, you can see usually a draft of how the schedule is supposed to be for the other shifts. But the thing is, I'm not trying to volunteer to come up in there ever. I don't want to work nothing but my normal schedule and go home. I'm going to need for y'all to hire people who know what they're doing or who can catch on or what else. I'm tired. And then the fact that y'all want to sit up here and say, oh, 90-day probationary period to include, now it is to include them not being able to get overtime or being drafted. That sucks for me. That is trash. And I ended up putting in the suggestion box / comment and all that stuff in that box that I didn't think it was fair. And they're actually doing the new people a disservice, because once they actually get hit, that's what they call it when you end up having to stay over or come here early. Once they actually get hit, it's gonna be a problem. I told y'all that one lady who is the preacher's wife, she got hit the day she got off of her first day out of her 90-day probationary period. They got her. And that woman was so tired of her spirit, I was like, well, it is what it is. That woman was so through. Every single person who has had the pleasure, because that's what I'm going to call it, the pleasure of not having to start doing any of this right off the bat like I had to, or at least I was put on the rotation list. I'm just like, y'all are lucky. Y'all are lucky, so y'all better count your lucky stars. because that's just what it is at this point. Because I'm tired in my spirit. And then they had me training this dude today, which he's somebody who they put him with me one time when I was working over in the most hated department. And they threw him over there, and I was like, I'm not training you. And he was laughing, and I'm like, I'm not training you. Like, for what? I'm here working over. I already don't want to be here. Like, I'm not lying to nobody. I'm not finna sugarcoat nothing. I don't care. I'm sorry. I can't. I'm not finna lie to these folks. If you plan on staying, you better get ready, because I don't think this realignment and all the foolishness, all the little fancy names they want to give it, I don't think none of it's gonna work. So, whatever. I hope this. Wait a minute. I hope ain't none of that. Oh, they trying to install fiber over here. Child, I don't even know if I'm gonna upgrade my internet service provider stuff for that. But yeah, y'all, I'm about to be at the house, but just a few more minutes. I'm just gonna borrow a few more minutes of y'all's time. But yeah, I'm just like, I put on the paperwork. I was just like, y'all, I said, y'all are doing them a disservice. And y'all working the mule out of me. You know, I didn't say working the mule out of me, but that's basically what I was saying. I told him, I said, I am overworked. I am extremely tired. Like, I don't know whether I'm going to come in, and that ain't the way to be. You shouldn't come to work or dread the fact that you got to get up and go to work because some foolishness popping off. That ain't cool. I don't like that. Like, don't do it. Don't do me like that. Y'all want to work the mule out of the people who have decided to stay or who are staying or whatever for the time being, because that's me. Because they're gonna be in for a rude awakening once my time comes. Once I'm done with this place, they gonna put some respect on it. They gonna learn. I'm just like, y'all could have did something else. Y'all need to do something else, because this is ridiculous. Y'all want to work the mule out of me. Somebody who actually comes to work. I don't ever call out unless I have to. I only took one mental health day since I've been at this place. One. I've been there 2 years. I've only taken one mental health day. And it takes a lot at times for me to even, say, you know what, let me do this. Like, it be taking me a lot because, I need my money, but at the same time, my mental health is very important. I ain't got time for the foolishness. But yeah, y'all. So the fact that I've always been like, well, y'all, I'm over here doing the most. Woo! Forgot I had my little thing on me. Wait a minute, let me cover that up. But yeah, I'm just like, come on now. Y'all just don't care. Y'all excuse my hands if they ashy. I'm just covering up my work stuff. But yeah, I'm just like, you're not valuing the people who are here and who actually show up. Y'all are giving favoritism and letting people run rampant who are trash. But the people who ask the simplest of things of you, you don't even want to give them that. I just want my normal days off. I want my days off. It's already bad enough that essentially the 2 days off really don't even equal up to 2 days. They don't. When I worked at other jobs, if I worked Monday through Friday, I was literally off Saturday and literally off Sunday. And yeah, like, it just was what it was. And even with this realignment, my days are going to change to days that I don't care for, that don't really work for me. I always felt like my schedule was great because in the middle of the week, if I got something I got to do, most places are not packed out. Everybody and their mama like, oh, I can't wait till the weekend. Because everything is popping over the weekend. Everybody doing the most over the weekend. Everybody and their mama out during the weekend and traveling during the weekend. I don't like that. I'd rather do all that in the middle of the week when don't nobody care. Especially if it ain't a holiday. So, I guess I think differently from a lot of other people, but it is what it is. But yeah, y'all, I'm tired. The side helper that sat up here and signed up to work today, which is to come in 4 hours early, before her shift tomorrow on our normal shift, because like I told y'all before, that's how dumb she is. She killed me. She'll sit up there and be like, oh, I need to go home. I want to go home, and then leave halfway through the shift or leave 2 hours into the shift. But then you got to play catch up. Now you got to sit up here and make yourself work 12 hours when you ain't have to. They could have easily had somebody to stay over from another shift, which, is still, doing the most. But they could have had somebody. It is what it is. But you got to sit up here and play catch up. You got to make your check up now because you done took off for no reason. You done left for no reason. That's the way she do. Like, just because she'll just be like, I want to leave. Oh, I'm going to leave. If I was to ever just be like, oh, I want to leave, they will set it all. I know they will. That's how people do. But anyway, forget that raggedy heifer. So, y'all, I don't know what's going on with the married man, but he look real bedraggled for real. Like, every time I see him, I'm like, who is this new person? He looks that bad. I don't know what he going through. I don't know what it is. He look real rough. And it's not something that a simple haircut and trim, edge up, and all that will fix. He look real rough. I don't know what it is, but he look real bad. I ain't the finest thing that ever was. I know I be looking toe down to the ground, especially after working 12. I know I look like a 1.5 at best right in this moment. I already know what I look like. But he be looking so bad. I be like, dang. I saw him earlier today. And I was like, who is that? I don't know. It's just, he was walking like he was tired of his spit. I don't know. He just was looking real bad. He was down bad. I was like, what is going on? And I had to realize it was him. And I saw him like a couple of different times walking away. Then I saw him when he left out. And I was like, oh, that's him. That's how bad he looking, y'all. I don't know what in the world he going through, but he need to leave whatever it is alone. Because he going all the way through it. And like I told y'all before yesterday, he was sitting up there on the radio. I was like, that don't even halfway sound like him. And it was him. So, yeah, he was sounding toe down just on the radio, too. I was like, what is going on in his life? Anyway, but yeah, y'all, just pray for me. Send positive vibes, because I'm tired of my spirit. I'm tired. I want to not have to work Wednesday or Thursday, but I'm at the top of the rotation list. And as it stands right now, they have it where they're making it seem like if everybody do what they're supposed to do and actually come to work, Tuesday, I'm not going to have to stay over. Wednesday, I shouldn't have to stay over. But right now, they have me assigned to come in on Wednesday and Thursday. I just hope they have me to come in for like half the day on Wednesday. If I have to do that at all, which means I should be able to be off on Thursday. And get my quote-unquote day off. But yeah, y'all, I'm tired. I don't know if a recap review going to happen today or not. It might happen late again like it did last week. Because they're killing me. Like, I had the injury last week, coupled with the fact that I had just came off of working 12s before that. My body was going through then. But the fact that my stomach caught a Charlie horse, if you will, and the back of my thigh, and I wasn't even doing nothing, I'm like, oh no. Now, I ain't gonna lie, even though I'm into all the sea moss and all that stuff, I might need to get me some vitamin E pills because I used to, every now and again, I would have a cramp in my leg, Charlie horse, whatever you want to call it, and my mama always told me, vitamin E pills, keep some on you, they'll keep them away, because she know I don't eat mustard, because y'all know mustard is supposed to work. Like, I know people who would buy like little packets, get packets of mustard from places, keep it in their car if it's like the winter time, because summertime it's iffy as to what it's gonna taste like, or if it's gonna spoil or whatever, or whatever, they had that on hand, or the pickle juice. Pickle juice didn't really work for me like that either. So my mom always told me that I'm supposed to have vitamin E. So at one point in time, she actually had bought some big, humongous bottle, like a ridiculous amount, type of a bigger bottle of vitamin E pills, and she mailed some to me. And I took them, and I hadn't had no, issues with that. But yeah, y'all, let me go in this house. The wind blowing. I feel like the weather don't know what it's supposed to do. The wind blowing right now. It's hot out here, and it rained while I was on my way home. And I was just like, what is going on here? But anyway, y'all have a good one. Be safe out there. Stay cool. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I'm going to try my best to put them recap reviews up when I can. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.